Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and I'm here to bring you exciting Maricosta Mustang varsity football. Tonight, your Maricosta Mustangs take on the 1-2 Peninsula Panthers. Of course, the Mustangs are 1-3. Both schools have defeated Santa Monica for their only wins. And the Mustangs come out in the I formation. The handoff goes to the tailback, Thormasgard. He works his way around the right end and picks up about 11 yards and a Mustang first down. Mustangs came out in the I formation a lot last week after showing a wide open passing attack the first few weeks of the season. And the Mustangs again get a nice run up the middle, picking up 8 yards on the play. Two receivers to the left, I formation. Pavlik in at quarterback for the Mustangs. He's back to pass, and that ball is nearly intercepted by Peninsula. If Jamal Washington was able to pull that one in for the Panthers, he could have walked into the end zone. Pavlik under center again in the I formation. Handoff straight up the middle, and that is going to be good for a Mustangs first down. Thormasgard on the carry for the Mustangs. Thormasgard and Moreno have been the featured tailbacks this season for the Mustang. Again, it's Thormasgard on the carry around the right end, picks up a couple yards on the play. That's going to set up a second down and 8 situation for the Mustangs. Peninsula, of course, is head coached by Dave Young. Maricosta is coached by longtime Mustang football legend Don Morrow, and a little screen pass completed to the left-hand side. Again, that's Thormasgard getting a lot of action to start off this game. The handoff goes right up the middle to the fullback. That's Rapetti. Junior fullback picks up about 5 yards on the carry. Haven't seen the Mustangs go out in an I formation like this since the Michael Okwo days. Of course, that was 2000, 2001. Handoff again around the left end to the tailback. That's Cage Gagan on the carry for the Mustangs. 3-back formation for Maricosta. Handoff goes to the tailback. He is able to pick up a couple yards on the carry. That's Thormasgard getting down to the Peninsula 20-yard line. I formation, 2 receivers. Handoff goes to the tailback once again. Might have picked up about 3 yards, was Thormasgard on the carry for Maricosta. 3-back formation, offset right. Handoff's going to go to the fullback, one of the 2 fullbacks. That was Gagan on the carry. 3-back formation. Handoff this time goes to the tailback. Gets a couple nice blocks up the middle. Mustangs. 3-back formation. And little misdirection in the backfield. It ends up going to number 44, Cage Gagan for the Mustangs. That was a new look for Maricosta. I formation, man in motion from right to left. Pavlik fakes the handoff. He is going to be pressured, and he's going to be thrown down for a sack. That was number 22 for Peninsula on the sack, Jacob Evans. Huge play for the Panther defense. Mustang offense trying to chew up yardage here on the ground. Timeout on the field. Coach Morrow is going to discuss the play with his offense. Like I mentioned, Coach Morrow is a legendary coach here at Maricosta. Starting in 1993, that year, of course, he won Maricosta's first CIF championship. He would win another one in 97 and then a third one in 2009. Good to see fans back in the stands here at Maricosta. Pavlik back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. He has a man, and it is a touchdown, Mustangs. Number 16, Thomas Southey, having an impressive senior year, pulls down a touchdown pass. Let's take another look at this as Pavlik gets the ball from the shotgun, puts it up for Thomas Southey to go get it, and go get it he does. Pulls it in for a touchdown, so the Mustangs take an early lead here versus Peninsula. Southey on to attempt the extra point, and that ball is going to be blocked. So the Mustangs will lead the Panthers 6-0 here in the first quarter. Van Graw to kick off for the Mustangs. Splitting kickoff duties, of course, with Thomas Southey. Panthers get the ball to about the 23-yard line where they will begin their first possession here of the night. Mustangs' impressive drive, nearly all on the ground except for a couple pass plays, that little screen pass to the left and then the touchdown pass to Thomas Southey. Josh Bestie in on the stop for Maricosta. No gain on the play. Peninsula in a pistol formation, 3 receivers set, 2 to the right. Quarterback back to pass. That's Nolan Rand. Throws it incomplete down the middle. Senior quarterback again out of the pistol formation. This time he's going to roll to his right. He's going to be forced back to his left. Good mobility by the senior quarterback. Rand able to get out of bounds. Picks up about 5 yards on the carry. However, that will bring up a 4th down situation for Peninsula. They will punt the ball to the Mustangs, and that will be returned by Thomas Southey just past the 30-yard line, where the Mustangs will start their second possession of the evening. I formation, 2 receivers to the left. Handoff goes to the tailback right up the middle. Good block by the offensive line. Formasgard is able to pick a couple yards, or rather, Moreno is able to pick up a couple yards for the Mustangs. Moreno remains in at tailback for Maricosta. I formation. Handoff is going to go to Moreno. This time he works his way around the right-hand side, picks up about 10 yards on the carry. Good enough for a Mustang first down. Again, I formation, 2 receivers to the left. Pavlik is going to fake the handoff. He's rolling to his left. He's throwing and completes it again to Thomas Southey, his favorite receiver, who is able to pick up just over 10 yards and another Mustang first down. Again, Thomas Southey, if it was not for this shortened, postponed 2020 season, he definitely would have set all kinds of Maricosta single season and career records. He still has a shot at some of them, as Pavlik is going to be thrown down for a sack. That's number 6 for Peninsula, Grant Zane, on the defensive play. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set. Pavlik back to pass. He's setting up a wide receiver screen and completes it to Thomas Southey. Nice play by Southey to get back to the couple yards short of the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 12 yards to go. Pavlik again in shotgun, 4 receivers set, and he nearly threw a second interception. That's 2 near misses for Pavlik, as the Mustang offense will be fortunate to get off a punt here and hopefully pin back the Panthers, as it gets a good Maricosta bounce out at the Peninsula 20-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle. That's to number 20 for the Panthers. Jared Hughes, the junior, 5'10", 175-pound back. And that will end the first quarter of play. Your Maricosta Mustangs lead the Peninsula Panthers 6-0. Quick first quarter, of course, with both teams running the ball frequently. This will definitely be a fast game. Pistol formation. Hughes gets the ball again from Rand. Picks up a couple yards on the carry. It's going to bring up a third down and short situation. A good 3rd and 1 for Peninsula. Pistol formation. Rand takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle. And Hughes is going to get enough for the Panther first down. Picked up about 3 yards on the carry. Needed about 1 for the first down. So the Panthers are starting to move here on their opening, their second drive of the contest. And what a hit there by number 14. That's Jaden McDonald, the senior. Impressive play coming off the defensive right side and making a nice stop. And this time Rand is able to complete the pass over the middle. Big gainer there for the Panthers. That's number 21 on the reception, Kyle Catholic. Catholic with a big gain. Pistol formation, handoff goes to Hughes again. He is able to get a few yards before he's thrown down. That's Matthew Riggle in on the stop for the Mustangs, the big defensive lineman, 6'3", 267-pound defensive lineman, making a huge play there for the Mustangs. Second down and about 8 yards to go. Handoff goes once again up the middle to Hughes. And this time he is going to be stopped by number 23 of the Mustangs, Nick Signorelli, on the stop. And Rand fakes the handoff. He rolls to the right, completes it, and picks up a big gain and a first down for Peninsula. That's Stam Stockenhausen with another huge reception for Peninsula. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. Rand takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle, and the ball is free. And it looks like the Mustangs have recovered. Huge play there. It looked like Charlie Kohler stripped the ball and then recovered it. Connor Kroc was getting the carry there for Peninsula, and then Kohler is able to strip it and recover it. Great job there by the Mustang defense, forcing a turnover. Mustangs looking to hand off up the middle. That is Ryan Moreno. A couple nice nifty moves around the right end. Big gainer and another first down for Maricosta. I formation, 2 receivers to the left. Handoff goes again to the tailback Moreno. This time he'll be fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 Mustangs. Man in motion from right to left. I formation. Pavlik hands the ball off to the tailback Moreno again, and this time he picks up about 9 yards on the carry. Mustang offensive line is starting to really do some work. Wes Widmer, brother of Wade Widmer, on the blocking there for the Mustangs. And again, another big carry. That time it's Cage Gagan. Of course, Wes is a junior lineman for Maricosta. And I mentioned his brother, Wade, was a big-time offensive lineman for Maricosta, Cage Gagan, this time around the left end, and he breaks free for a huge gain to about the Peninsula 13-yard line. And this Mustang offense has really found its identity here the last few weeks, deciding to really be a physical team as opposed to a wide open passing team, which we saw the first 3 weeks. I formation. Pavlik is going to hand the ball off up the middle. Looks like it's going to be just shy. That was Gagan on the carry for the Mustangs. It's going to be second down and goal from the 1-yard line. Handoff goes to the fullback. That's Dean Rapetti. Big fullback gets into the end zone as he leaped into the end zone. Reminded me of Sam Bam Cunningham back in the early 70s for USC and the New England Patriots, flying into the end zone from the fullback position. Van Graw kicks the extra point up high, straight, and good. So the Mustangs extend their lead to 13-0 with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Of course, next week is the huge Battle of the Beach at Redondo Union High School, the traditional rivalry of the Maricosta Mustangs, and that will be a huge contest. Of course, as this Mustang team is starting to really roll offensively, cheerleaders are getting their work in, doing plenty of push-ups the last couple weeks. Pistol formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff goes to the back, and he's going to be stuffed. Might have picked up a yard on that play. 4-receiver pistol formation. There was movement on the play. Let's see what the officials say. It's going to be a false start versus Peninsula, so that will push them back 5 yards. Mustang defense really playing well too these last couple weeks. 4 receivers set for Peninsula. Pistol formation, ran back the pass. He throws it to his right and double coverage over there. Moreno in on the coverage along with number 4 for the Mustangs, Julian Tassili. Pistol formation, ran, forced out of the pocket, throwing on the run and making a nice completion there along the Mustang sideline. Panthers get back to about the original line of scrimmage, which will give them some room to get off a punt here. It will take a slight Panther bounce, and the Mustangs will take over at their own at the Panther 42-yard line with 1:58 to go in the first half. Your Maricosta Mustangs lead the Peninsula Panthers 13-0. I formation, man in motion. That's Bloomstrand on the motion. Handoff goes to the tailback. That's Moreno. He works his way down the right-hand sideline and picks up another first down on the ground for Maricosta. I formation. Handoff again goes to Moreno. This time he will be fortunate if he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like he will lose a yard on the carry. That will be a second down and 11 situation here for your Mustangs. Shotgun formation. Pavlik throws the ball to his right. That appears to be Riley Bloomstrand on the reception for Maricosta. Pavlik out of shotgun. He's back to pass. He's setting up a wide receiver screen, and that looked like it might have been tipped by a Peninsula player into the hands of Thomas Southey. Man in motion from left to right, I formation. 4th down and 6 for the Mustangs. Pavlik back to pass, and he's going to be thrown down for a sack by number 58 of the Panthers. Sanderson with a huge defensive play for Peninsula, as they will take over on downs with 51 seconds to go in the first half. Huge play again for the Peninsula Panther defense to keep them in this contest. Mustangs were looking to add to their 13-point lead, as there is a penalty versus the Panthers. 1st down and 15 with 51 seconds here in the opening half. Pistol formation, ran back to pass. He fakes the handoff. He completes it to his right, and squirting free across the middle is number 17 for the Panthers with a nice run after the catch, Matthew Dajic. 4 receivers set, pistol formation. Rand surveying the defense. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it deep over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Another penalty, a holding call this time versus Peninsula, so they are going backwards on this drive. Trips left, pistol formation, single receiver to the right. Ran back to pass. He's going to scramble to his left, throws it, and is able to complete it. Nice job completing it to Dragic. Trips right, shotgun formation, single back. Ran, rolls to his right. He's looking to throw it deep down the right-hand side, and that ball is going to be complete. Good job by the Mustang defensive backfield, keeping the receiver in front of him. Still, it's going to be a long 3rd and 12 situation here for Peninsula as this first half comes to a close. Mustang defense looking to maintain their shutout here of the Panthers. 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Let's see if Peninsula can get something going. Rand in the pistol formation. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, and that ball's going to be intercepted. That's Ryan Moreno on the interception. He's going to run all the way across the field. Now he's working his way upfield and will get past the Mustang 45-yard line to about the Mustang 47-yard line. Great job there by Ryan Moreno. And that will take us to halftime as your Maricosta Mustangs lead the Peninsula Panthers 13-0. We'll be right back for second half action. Welcome back, fans. We are getting ready here for the second half of action as Van Graw will kick it off for the Mustangs, and that will roll into the end zone for a touchback. Peninsula will take over at their 20-yard line to start the third quarter. Handoff goes up the middle to Hughes. He will pick up a yard and a half on the play. Pistol formation. Ran in at quarterback for Peninsula. Man in motion. Handoff goes again to the single back, Hughes, and he is just wrapped up by several Mustangs. Not able to break free. Roman Garcia in on the stop for Maricosta. And that ball is tipped, and it's going to be intercepted. That's intercepted by number 2 for the Mustangs, Josh Field. Great job there by the Mustang defense, forcing the turnover. Man in motion from right to left, I formation. Pavlik under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Cage Gagan, or rather Zane Thormasgaard. Well, maybe lose a yard on the carry for Maricosta. I formation. And off goes to the tailback once again, and he works his way for a couple yards on the carry. Unable to break free on the play. That was Thormasgaard once again. Trips left, shotgun formation, single back to Pavlik's right. Pavlik faking, doing a pump fake, and then takes it himself and might have gained a half a yard on the carry. Thomas Southey on to attempt a 42-yard field goal. That is up high straight, and it is good. So the Mustangs extend their lead to 16-0 as Van Graw will kick it off for Maricosta. And the Panthers are able to return it to the Panther 27-yard line. They will start their second drive of the third quarter. Again, out of the pistol formation, and again it goes to the back, Hughes. This time he picks up about 4 yards on the carry. One of the longer runs for Hughes so far this evening. Man in motion from right to left, pistol formation, handoff is going to be fake to Hughes this time. And this time Rand takes it on a design quarterback keeper. Might have picked up a yard on the carry. Setting up a 3rd down and 5 situation. Pistol formation, movement on the offensive line. That should be against the Panthers, I would imagine. And it is a false start versus the right tackle. So that yardage the Panthers got on the first 2 plays is all taken away. And shotgun formation, Rand back to pass. He throws it to his right, incomplete, bringing up a 4th down and punting situation for Peninsula. And that will take a Panther roll into Mustang territory, where Maricosta will start their drive at their own 49-yard line. Trips right, man in motion. Handoff goes to that man in motion. That's Thomas Southey. He might have picked up a yard on that carry. Not much there on that play for the Mustangs. Pistol formation, handoff goes up the middle to the back. That's Cage Gagan, and he spins through a tackle. Gets all the way to the Panther 40-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what this call is going to be. Officials discussing it. Appears it might be against the Mustangs, and it is a hold versus Maricosta. Trips right, shotgun. Pavlik back to pass, setting up a running back screen, incomplete, intended for Cage Gagan. 3rd down situation here for Maricosta. 3rd down and very long. I formation, man in motion from right to left into a 2-receiver set. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's going to work his way around the right end. Picking up a few yards on the carry was Gagan. Not enough for the Mustang 1st down. Punting situation, Thomas Southey in to kick for Maricosta, and that's a high end over ender that's going to get into the end zone. And the Panthers will take over at their 20-yard line. Pistol formation, ran back to pass. He throws it over the middle and completes it. Nice play there by quarterback Rand. Man in motion again. Rand's going to hand the ball off, this time to Hughes. Nolan Rand, the senior quarterback for the Panthers, trying to get something going for this Panther offense. Pistol formation, and is able to complete it, but a huge hit there by number 14, Jaden McDonald, on Grant Zane. Let's take another look at this hit as Zane is able to hold on to the ball as McDonald just is able to hit him at the peak of his jump and throw him down. Great job there by the receiver and the defensive player, McDonald. Well-timed hit. Nolan Rand rolls to his right and is going to be thrown down for a sack. Cage Gagan and Rapetti in on that play for Maricosta. Panthers in punt formation. The kick is off, and it is going to bounce for a 1-yard gain and then take a Maricosta bounce. So that's going to be minus 6 yards on the punt there for Peninsula. You don't see that often, a minus 6-yard punt. 3-back formation for Maricosta. Handoff goes to the tailback, and he is going to push forward to the 20-yard line. That was Thormesgard on the carry. Again, 3-back formation. This time the handoff goes to the fullback, Rapetti. That should be enough for a Mustang first down. 3-back formation. Gagan, Rapetti, and Thormesgard in the backfield. And the handoff goes to Gagan, and he is able to pick up some nice yardage there. And this time it's Zane Thormesgard breaking free around the right end and into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Mustangs are dominating the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball as Van Graaf comes in and the extra point is up high straight and it is good. So with 1:03 to go here in the third quarter, your Mustangs lead the Panthers 23-0. Again, the Mustang running attack has been quite impressive these last few weeks. Let's see what the Mustangs will do next week versus Redondo. Peninsula will start this drive here near the end of the third quarter at their own 26-yard line. Pistol formation. Man in motion. Nolan Rand is going to fake the handoff and throw it to the right, and it's batted down by Ryan Moreno. Of course, Ryan had that interception to end the first half of play, and that time he just batted the ball down. Pistol formation. Nolan Rand in at quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off this time to the back, Hughes. Hughes will pick up 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see. It is going to be waved off by the referee. So it's going to be a third down and about 7 to go for the Panthers. Trips right. Pistol formation. Nolan Rand surveying the defense. He's going to hand the ball off up the middle to Hughes, and that will do it for the third quarter of play. Your Mustangs lead the Panthers 23-0 in this Bay League contest at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. Again, it's good to see the cheer squad and fans in the stands, as this season was, of course, postponed due to COVID-19 to the spring of 2021. Penalty play is going to be blown dead for a penalty. It appears that it will be against the Panthers. And there is an illegal motion call versus Peninsula, so that will push him back 5 yards. Panther head coach Dave Young doesn't seem to agree with that call. Fourth down and long situation for Peninsula. Punting team on for the Panthers. And the Panthers get off a good kick that takes a Panther roll to the Maricosta 29-yard line, where the Mustangs will start their first drive of the fourth quarter. Out of the I formation, Pavlik is going to hand the ball off to Moreno. He tries to get around the left-hand side and is unable to gain any yardage on the carry. Mustang offense is looking to run out this clock. This has been a quick game because of all of the running by both teams. I formation, handoff again goes to the tailback Moreno, and this time Moreno gets a good gain around the right-hand side. Penalty flag on the play, however, will bring this ball back. Great job by Moreno, getting a nice run. However, there was a hold on the play. I formation, Pavlik back to pass. He rolls to his left and now is forced out of the pocket to his right. He's able to pick up a couple yards on the play. I formation, handoff goes to the back up the middle, and Moreno is able to get a good gainer back to the original line of scrimmage, or rather picks up the first down. And this Mustang offense is still rolling on the ground as Moreno is able to pick up 5 yards on the carry, bringing up a 2nd down and 5 situation. Pavlik in shotgun, man in motion. Handoff goes to the man in motion, but the play is blown dead. That will probably be an illegal motion call versus the Mustangs. The Mustangs had a lot going on that play. And it will be an illegal motion, so that will move the Mustangs back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Handoff goes to the tailback. Moreno again on the carry. Moreno's had a big game here for the Mustangs. 3rd and about 6 to go. Pavlik is unable to complete it to Rapetti. Southie on to kick for the Mustangs and gets a good Mustang roll, where the Panthers will start at their own 18-yard line here in the fourth quarter. Mustang defense looking to keep the shutout going, as Rand is now forced out of the pocket and he is going to be thrown down. That's going to be Signorelli on the sack there for the Mustangs. Good play by number 24 for the Mustangs. Adam Signorelli, the sophomore defensive back. Third down and 5 situation. Penalty flag on the play. Nick Signorelli, the sophomore wide receiver DB for the Mustangs, having a big game, and he's coming in on the blitz, and he is going to get there. Motion there on the right side of the line for the Panthers. A lot of motion calls so far this game. 4 receiver, pistol formation, ran, back to pass. He is going to be forced out of the pocket, and he is going to take it himself and pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the play. And stop the clock. Trips right. Ran back to pass. He's looking to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Penalty flag on the play. That should be pass interference versus the Mustangs, and it is. Peninsula trying to get some points on the board as they are being shut out here in the fourth quarter, 23-0. Trips right. Pistol formation. Throw goes to the right, and it's going to get all the way down to the Mustang 24-yard line. 4 minutes and counting to go in this game. Trips left. Pass is thrown over the head of the receiver. Incomplete. Trips left shot. Trips left, pistol formation, ran back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle, and this time he's able to complete it to number 2, Dylan Thomas. Huge play there for the Panthers, the biggest play of the night, I would say. Until that play, a touchdown pass to number 21, Kyle Kraflick. Extra point is up high straight, and it is good. So the Peninsula Panthers get on the board with 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter as your Mustangs still lead Peninsula 23-7. I would expect to see an onside kick here, and it's a little squibber that's going to go out of bounds. So the Mustangs will start at their own 35-yard line, 3-back formation. Handoff goes to the tailback. That's Ryan Moreno. Once again, he will pick up about 5.5 yards on the carry. 3-back formation. Handoff again goes to the tailback, and he slips through the middle for about 7 and a Mustang first down. Good job there by the Mustang offensive line, blasting open a hole through that Panther defense. This time it's Cage Gagan, and he spins through a tackle and picks up about 5 yards on the carry. 3-back formation. Pavlik will hand the ball off to the tailback of the Mustangs. Again, that's Ryan Moreno down to the Panther 35-yard line. Mustangs looking to run out this clock here late in the fourth quarter. 3-back formation. Handoff goes to Moreno, and he is just picking up chunks of yardage now as this Mustang team will go to 2-3 on the season with a huge contest next week versus Redondo. And Pavlik will take a knee, and that will do it here as the clock will run out. The Mustangs will win their final home game of the 2020 postponed season, and the Mustangs will take on Redondo Union High School at Redondo next week. See you then.